These are 3 straightforward and effective 4-player passing rotations that you should be using with your teams to improve their passing and moving. For each variation, the setup will be the same, with 1 player starting in the middle as the target player who will link the passes together, and the other 3 on the outside. The distance between the 2 outside cones should be 15 yards, but this can be easily adjusted for your team. Make sure that the side with 2 players always starts with the ball. For the first variation, the target player will check to one side of the cone and set the ball back to the player, who then plays the longer pass to the player on the opposite cone. The target player will then check into the opposite space again to receive the ball, look to set it back to that player, who will then play a longer pass to the opposite player again. For the second variation, the target player will check to one of the sides to receive the ball. However, once the player has made that pass to the target player, they will now make an overlapping run, with the target player playing it back to them so they can run onto it and pass it to the player opposite them. The target player will then check into the space opposite to receive the next pass, with the rotation being repeated. For the final variation, place 2 tall cones 3 yards in from the starting positions of the outside players. The target player will now check in closer to receive the ball and play a quick 1-2 around the cone and back to the player, who will then switch the ball to the player opposite them. For these passing rotations, you should encourage your players to play 1 and 2 touch, making sure that they are passing and receiving the ball in the correct body shape, with their chest facing the space and receiving the ball on the back foot. Once your players have mastered these rotations, 12 possession drills should be the next progression. Like, subscribe, peace.